Good morning, Wisdom and Women. Elizabeth Barry here. I just wanted to take a moment and say hello. I've been working on my second book on vulnerability, and in the process of which I've been thinking a lot about the idea of imperfectionism, right? Because when we think about our flaws, our fallacies, the things that kind of make us a little off or different, I think that they're probably the best things that make us us, right? Because perfectionism is boring. Perfectionism is living without risk. And when we think about our flaws, sometimes our flaws or fallacies aren't something that we actually think of ourselves. They're things that were imposed on us from others. So when we think about the idea of imperfectionism, who decides what's imperfect? And if it is in fact you, from doing a lot of self-awareness and a lot of self-love and deep spiritual thinking about who you are as a person, why you're here and what your purpose is, it really becomes something where you can say to yourself, well, I actually like those flaws, or those are probably the best things about me. So we can kind of think about renaming those flaws, which I'll do in my book. And I've been doing that myself, where I was on a call with my designer yesterday because I was messing around with my website over the weekend, and she was like, mm-mm. And I have this habit of writing. My brain just goes so much so fast, so soon, that I do this like brain dump of all of these thoughts and ideas and keep thinking, okay, I'm working on that. But I noticed that I didn't say that that's my flaw. And I know that a lot of people have said that, where I put out all of this stuff, and sometimes people can only take little bits and pieces of one article, and they're like, okay, pare it down, Elizabeth. And I'm thinking, when I left the house yesterday, I thought, do I have to change my writing, which I've been trying to do, or do they have to kind of acclimate and kind of come with me on that journey? And although it's a different part of who I am, and I'm definitely aware of it, I'm definitely working on it. So I just wanted to put the question out there this morning to have everybody wake up with a positive mindset, thinking about some of the things that they might think that are wrong or different about themselves, and think, did you impose that on yourself? And if you did, you can change it. You can change the word. And if someone else imposed something on you, it might actually not be true. It might be false. And we can actually fall in love with you for all those little quirks and differences. So the idea of imperfectionism is something that I'm working on, and I invite you on this journey with me.